What is up, everyone? If you are new to Funnel Factor, my name is Susan Leonardson. Funnel Factor is the show where we break down the landing pages and funnels of our favorite internet marketers, and we see what they're doing to get more leads and sales into their business. And we'll go, I don't know why my graphics are all messed up today, but we're just gonna keep going with it. So what I'm gonna do is start a timer, and there we go. We have a timer and we're going to take 15 minutes. Now, yesterday, if you joined me, we started Allie Bjerk Week. Allie is an info product entrepreneur. She's helped hundreds of women, probably thousands by now. And we broke down literally just the headline of her page. We call that the title. Now, every time I look at someone's funnel or website or landing page, I basically am going through what I call the T.R.U.S.T test. Tip that way. The T.R.U.S.T test is a 5-factor test that I put them through. Yesterday was title. We have to make sure that our headlines are actually effective, right? Today we're going to be focusing on read, basically how the page reads. So if you are here with me live, put hashtag live in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay in the comments. I'm going to go ahead. I got to switch back over so I can see the comments here. Okay, so we're going to do this in 14 minutes now, and we're going to start breaking down basically her copy. So the most important thing that a lot of people don't do, surprisingly, is actually address the problem or pain that they are trying to solve for people. You'd be surprised how many people I have come to me that need help with their funnels that they started to build on their own. And it's like, well, what are you even trying to help them solve? They just go right into here's what my offer is, here's why you want it, here's all the benefits and features, but they don't actually address the pain that they are trying to solve. So Allie does a really great job of this, so I want to focus on that today. We're basically going to go through the section of her site that is addressing the pain point of her people. And which actually works out really, really well for us because that should be at the top of your page. So yesterday we broke down up here, literally just this pink section. We didn't even watch her video. We just did this over here. Now we're going to just go through the next bit of her landing page here for her Livestream 365 offer. And we're just going to pull apart all of the pain points, all the phrases that she's using to address the problem her people are having, the problem she's trying to solve. Okay, so if you are with me, hey Larry, good to see you here. If you're with me, put hashtag read down in the comments. That's what we're focusing on today. So right away, we already see in bold, I haven't even read it, but in bold we say we see that it says, but there's a huge problem. So obviously she's addressing a problem, right? But what does the rest of it say? So it says many online business owners out there in 2021, she's updated it, understand the importance of putting content out on social media. But there's a huge problem. It's okay, yeah, I totally understand. Yes, I know I should be putting content out in social media, but I'm struggling. Yeah, Allie gets me. There's a huge problem. I think that maybe she needs to come in and update this because it's kind of, it doesn't read totally, it doesn't flow quite well. They updated the actual text copy, but they didn't update this graphic here because it says, but there's a huge problem, but they are operating with zero strategy. So I think they really need to just come in here and edit this and take the butt off, but that's besides the point. Let's pretend it's not there. So it says many online business owners out there in 2021 understand the importance of putting content out on social media, but there's a huge problem. They are operating with zero strategy. Okay, so that's the problem, right? Now you as a reader, if you identify with that or don't, it doesn't really matter, but you can see that she's saying this is what you're trying to do, and here is why you're not able to do it. You're trying to put content out on social media, but you can't because you're not using a strategy. You're operating with zero strategy. She's calling out the problem right away. And that is what you have to be doing on your sales pages. Okay, but more details are, okay, so here's the problem. Here's what's going on, in more depth, right? The problem is, there is no question as to what the problem is because she's literally saying the problem is. There's no trying to decipher what the fancy copy is saying. She's just saying it, right? They're using outdated methods, sharing the wrong content with the wrong people. They have all or nothing mentality, like all these different bullet points, right? We don't really need to know exactly what she's saying, but she is addressing what the exact problem is. Online business owners just don't have time to focus on this stuff. Am I right? Fortunately for you, I found the formula for a better way. Okay, so just in this section, we've scrolled just a little bit. This right here is what she's trying to solve with this offer. So if you have a funnel, if you have a sales page, a landing page, whatever it is, whatever you are trying to get your person to do, you have to address what their issue is so that they understand that you know what situation they're in. If they don't feel that, if they don't feel like you understand what they're going through, then you don't have any authority or credibility to solve that problem for them, right? Are you guys with me? So that alone is super, super powerful. And so many people leave that off of their pages. It's so, so key. Okay. Now that was pretty quick. We did that in just a few minutes. I think that if I remember right, looking through the rest of her page in the past, further down, she does address some of the problems in a different way. I could be wrong. She might have changed it or I just don't remember it right. But we're going to go into the next section of the page where she's basically introducing the solution, right? She's talked about the problem. Here's why why this isn't working for you. Here's why you're struggling. And here is the solution. Introducing her system, right? Here's the problem. You don't have a strategy. Here's the solution. I'm giving you the strategy. Here is every day. Here's what you should be doing. And she's got this cool graphic to go with it, which we're going to get into more tomorrow. Let's jump down to more copy because we're gonna kind of break down this part later this week. But I want to skip down to this section here. So we've got, by the way, like how cool is it that her highlighting is like this cool pink purple? Like that's a really classy touch, right? I love that. Okay, so imagine hitting the end broadcast button on your live streams, then heading out for an afternoon of complete ease and freedom while the leads roll in. Like she's speaking to that. Okay, so if you joined me last week for Russell Brunson week, we were talking about like how you have to connect with people emotionally before you can like sell them logically. And this is exactly what she's doing here. She's getting into like imagine like future pacing, if you've ever heard of that before. Like imagine what your life would be like if this was your reality. What would be happening? What would life be like? You get to do it for 3.5 minutes, go live, turn it off, walk away, go for an afternoon walk is what I'm imagining. And the leads are just rolling in, right? You know, the good kind, the ones that are already ready to hire you. That's awesome, right? Because how many people have leads come in and they're like the totally wrong kind. So again, she's solving another problem. She, through this one paragraph, she has just what's the word? She's just overcome another objection that someone might have. Like, okay, cool. I could go live. I could have leads coming in, but Allie, I'm getting like all the wrong kinds of people. Well, cool. She's addressed that. You know that she feels you. She knows where you're at. She understands that. She's had that problem before. How would life feel if you started the day with intention, living life at your own pace, sitting down at your desk only after you've enjoyed your favorite hot yoga class, grabbed a shower and a hot latte? Like, she's speaking to a specific type of person here, right? I'm not a copywriter and I really don't intend to dive into copy this much, but how cool is it that she's gotten so specific that she's literally describing her perfect, like ideal client, like her avatar through her copy and her sales page. Because this doesn't apply to everyone. She's trying to attract a certain type of person to her. So if she's able to do this with this copy and this sales page, you can probably bet your dollar that she's going to know how to teach you how to attract your right kind of people, right? Like, isn't that so cool? Okay, we're going to read the bold part. So an inbox full of new discovery call appointments and applications. Cool. One of the things I haven't talked about is using, and I mean, we'll talk about this later in the week too, but if you use bold statements or like bold certain statements and you just go through your page and read only the things that you made bold, you should be able to get like a basic understanding of what the offer is. So I always like to do that. It's pretty fun to do. Go through people's pages and only read the things that they have that are like bold or like their headlines and stuff. It's interesting, and it's a really cool, effective tool to make your copy more readable. So we're gonna get into that later in the week. But let's see. Here's more future pacing. We've got 5 minutes left. Let's dive into just this section here. How are you guys liking this so far, by the way? Okay, so how would your online business be different if you could? So now it's less about the problem and it's still more about like, I already told you what the solution is. Here is what it's going to do for you. Now you're getting into more of like, not the like features of your offer, but like the actual benefits. Like here's what you're going to be able to do and to stop doing, right? And look, she's got these like bold statements in here. You can confidently hit that blinking red button and go live whenever you have a new offer or service you want to fill up. You know exactly what to say and how to say it to get your audience salivating over your, these are really good statements. If you ever are like trying to create your own list of things, like come to Allie's page and just don't copy what she's doing, but take what she's doing. It's so easy to just put in like these super simple bullet points, right? Like she could say, go live whenever you feel like it, or go live whenever you have a new offer or service. But really she's saying like, look, like just the words that she's using to paint that picture are amazing. It's beautiful. Know exactly what to say. Easily launch something new when your kid's private school tuition comes due, right? Like how many people are identifying with that? Again, she's trying to attract her ideal person too with that kind of phrasing and language. Without any mad hustle or long hours. I think that Allie's just got a really great example from a copywriting standpoint, but also from just the flow of the copy. She's got really great example of how to connect with her audience, how to craft the page, design the page in a way that actually is bringing the right people to you. And I mean, her community is definitely a testament to that, right? She's got an amazing community of people that she identifies with and that identify with her and relate to her. Become the envy of the industry. Okay, so we're going to just like, with the last few minutes that we have, I just want to break her, like I want to chunk out her page into basically the 3 sections that a page has. We've got the emotional, we're just talking about the pain and all the problems and stuff. We're selling emotionally, the logical, and then the FOMO, the fear of missing out. So up here at the top, we've got the emotional. We've got all the way down, even past where she's introduced her offer, going into this part here, and how would your online business be different? Like this is all emotional stuff. Like, oh, your kid's private tuition bill comes due. Like, what are you going to do, right? Imagine being able to just launch something and pay for that bill. Like that hits emotionally, right? What I want to find is the logic. The logic is more of like your features and benefits type stuff. Like, look at all of this cool stuff that you get, and then there's no reason for you to not get it. Because look, you get this, you get this, you get this, you get this. You've got bonuses coming to you, like, right, this is the logical, like you should do this. I think she's even got some logical up here at the top too, like basically this, like any logical person wants to be booked out within, with only 3.5 minutes of time commitment a day, right? But let's go find her like urgency and scarcity parts of her page in the last minute or so that we have here. This again, right here, become the envy of the industry with a clear vision, ways to build your offers from scratch, like become the envy of the industry. That speaks emotion to me, right? That's not a logical reason to buy. You don't need to be the envy to have a great, successful business, but emotionally, that may be a goal of yours, right? To be the best of your industry, to be the envy. So I think that's really cool. That's definitely an emotional feeling. Okay, the why should you trust me? If you guys have seen pages where they have this kind of section, I think they're really effective, because it's like after you get through most of that page and you're like, okay, but I understand, I kind of like Allie, I'm just meeting her for the first time on this page. This sounds like a cool offer, but like, why her? Why does she know about this? Like, why is she the one that I need to listen to? And this is like a last ditch effort to convey that to them, like in clear, plain language. Like if you couldn't catch all of the clues before, like here it is. Here's why you should trust me. And then Let's see if we can find her kind of FOMO scarcity stuff. It's possible she might not have any. You're ready for this if you are, and this is not for you if, again, weeding out people, filtering people that she wants to work with and come into her world. Frequently asked questions. Let's see, this might be it here. We've got a guarantee, and we've got lock in this great price while you still can. It won't last for long. This box right here is definitely her fear of missing out. Like, the price is going up, you got to get it now. And so that's always really important. I would have made this a little bit clearer and made her button a little bit more prominent if it was me. Not just a link, but that's just me. Okay, guys, our time is up. Holy cow. Time flies, right? When we're having fun. So, oh, we're going to hide that. It's not quite ready. Oh, actually, you guys could go here. I'm going to move this down. For some reason, my funnel factor title thing has disappeared. I need to go see what's up with that. But you can go to profunneldesigns.com/vault. You could go do this right now. I wasn't actually planning on launching this today. I have to go in and like edit a little bit of stuff in there, but there is content. Russell Brunson week from last week, all those videos are up there live. And you might see some like weird filler text because I have to go work on that today, but you can totally go create your free account. This is where all of the episodes of Funnel Factor are going to be, and you can consume them. Like that way, if you miss out on when we're live on the profile, it's okay. You can just log into the vault and consume it whenever you want to. You could binge them, and so you're not having to do a daily thing. You can just go in there and binge them if you want to. So go ahead, go to profunneldesigns.com/vault. You can get your free account, and you'll see some things changing in there because it's not quite ready. But since I had it up there and forgot it was up there, we'll just go ahead and say you can go do it now. So that's it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you would like me to get on a call and just kind of get to know each other, I love meeting new people. Right now I'm doing like 10-minute bonding calls with people. So if you want to just like hop on, if you don't just want to say, hey, what's up? Let's get to know each other. Or if you want to just spend like 10 minutes looking at your funnel and giving you the same advice that I'm kind of doing on this show, I'm happy to do that too. So you can just do a hashtag funnel friend. Let's do hashtag funnel friend. That's going to be what it is from now on. Hashtag funnel friend down in the comments, and then I'll know you want to connect in that way. And if you want me to tag you on future videos, put hashtag me and I'll get you tagged. So that's it for me, you guys. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.